Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing a braid out using Camille Rose Naturals Almond Joy Twisting Butter, Pro Style Styling Gel, Blue Magic Hair Grease, and I'm also going to be using Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk. I'm starting with freshly washed hair that I blow dried. As always, I always blow dry my hair before styling it. I never style on wet hair. It just never turns out right, so I always do a blowout first. I do my braid out exactly the same way as I do my twist out. They have the exact same parts, but they don't take the same amount of time because I'm a really slow braider. I'm not that good at it. So it takes a little bit longer, but I do it exactly the same. You just begin by parting your hair however you choose to part it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want it to be completely crooked. You want it to be kind of neat, but the parts don't have to be perfect at all. I'm going to be using a variation of the lock method. You know, the lock, you use a liquid, oil, and a cream. First, I'm going to apply my liquid, which is the Camille Rose Almond Joy Twisting Butter. That's going to be my first layer. I'm not going to use a whole lot because I don't want my hair to be really wet and shrink back up because that defeats the purpose of the blowout. Next, I'm going to be adding my hair gel, which is just to kind of keep a little bit of the curls in it when I'm done and ready to pick it out. Because you guys know I don't like really defined hair. I like to pick my hair out, but I still want it to have some of that braid out texture in it, some of that braid texture. And now for the O, which is the oil in the lock method, I'm going to be using the Blue Magic Hair Grease. Yes, I have returned to the hair grease. I've been using it for a while now, but in the past I used to use the green hair grease, but now I prefer the blue. And for the last step, which is the C, I'll be using the moisture milk. And now I'm just going to braid my hair. I like to braid it really, really tight. And that's probably why it takes me so long to do one braid, because I try to hold it and keep it really tight. And on top of that, I'm not a really fast braider. I have to pause in between, and I have a real issue with hairs from other parts getting into other parts, and yeah, I'm just not a good braider at all. Hopefully the more that I do this, the faster I'll get, because now it takes me like 2 or 3 minutes to do one braid, and yeah, that's way too long. When I get down near the end of the braid, I don't braid all the way to the bottom. I stop and I put some more moisture milk on the ends, and then I'll twist it to the end. I normally start the twist when the hair starts to get like uneven. I don't have 3 equal parts, so once I start getting that uneven hair, that's when I usually start to twist. And after I'm done braiding, I go back with some hair gel and smooth down my edges. Once you're done, your braid should feel like a rope. It should be really tight and feel like a rope. If it doesn't feel like a rope, it's not tight enough. For me anyways, I like mine to be really, really tight. Okay, I am now done braiding and I have 9 braids in total. I'm going to turn around to show you how they look in the back. As you can see, the parts aren't perfect, but they're good enough. I always sleep in my braids overnight before I take them out because otherwise it won't be completely dry and it's not going to turn out right. So yes, I sleep overnight in them and then the next morning I take them down. It takes me about 7 to 10 minutes to take 9 braids down in the morning because they're really tight. When I say they're tight, they are tight. So if you're getting ready for work, you may want to plan and give yourself an extra 10 minutes to remove the braids. I've taken all the braids down and my hair is nice and soft and they are smooth. But I'm about to change all that because I am going to pick it out just the same way that I pick out my twist out. I'll admit it's a little bit more difficult to pick out a braid out than it is a twist out. But I prefer the results that I get from braid out. Braid outs look so much prettier to me than a twist out. Twist outs, and they don't really last. And twist outs don't really last as long as this braid out. This braid out will last me easily the whole entire work week, assuming that you rebraid every night, which is what I do. I rebraid every single night and I use the exact same products every single night. So from here on to the end, I'm gonna go silent because I'm just gonna be picking out my hair, and yeah, I won't have much to say. I'll just pick it out with my Afro Pick. I use 2 different kinds of picks. I use my long metal Afro Pick, and I also use a plastic Afro Pick. The plastic one is really good for creating what is it, volume, like in teasing at the roots. It really gives great results when you're trying to get big hair. Much better than the metal pick, in my opinion. As time passes on throughout the week, my hair gets better and better and bigger and fuller. The first day is always the smallest, and I don't know, I don't really like the first day as much as I do the third, fourth, fifth day. But yeah, at the end I'm going to show you some pictures of my braid out. They're not pictures from this braid out, but they are pictures of previous braid outs. I didn't take many pictures this time around, but luckily I do have pictures from other braid outs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.